So, one thing that I'm doing to rise on the emotional scale, I'm actually starting to check my blood sugar. I'm tracking my blood sugar with the Stelo continuous glucose monitor. And also making a video at the same time because I've realized that if I'm not creating, then I'm not as well as I could be. So continuous creation is something that I'm learning by doing this project, which is really cool. So I'm monitoring my blood sugar and I'm wearing my CGM, right, on the back of my arm, right? So I went into the app and I want to kind of walk you through what this is. So here we're opening the app and that's my current blood sugar. And I kind of run my fingers through to kind of see what my glucose was all night from the time that I last ate. And I kind of just see, so it's 75, it looks good. And then I go into events and I kind of go into my snack from last night after dinner. It shows from the time that I consumed at mealtime at just before 9, it was 90 milligrams per deciliter. And then 2 hours later, it was 106 milligrams per deciliter. And as you can see, I didn't have any spikes. So then I go and I'm kind of scrolling backwards. So I look at this from my dinner's perspective. That's what I had for dinner at 8:15. It was 94 milligrams per deciliter. 2 hours later, it was 105 milligrams per deciliter. And then I went back to lunch. At lunch, my meals were very close together. At lunch at 3:30, it was 84 milligrams per deciliter. And then 2 hours later, it was 74 milligrams per deciliter. So now we'll go to breakfast. And breakfast was, and it says, the description of what I ate for each meal and the time that I consumed. And at breakfast, it was 74 milligrams per deciliter. And 2 hours later, it was 82 milligrams per deciliter. So all in all, I'm actually doing pretty okay. But I thought it would be cool if I could show you what I was doing and keep you up to date. When I was really, really stressed before, my blood sugar was all over the place. It was all over the place before I left my job. And now that I'm working for myself, I am at a cool 75 pretty much all day, which is really something special. So stress does do a lot to us, for sure. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you. It is one more thing that I'm doing to make sure that I am taking the best possible care of myself that I can.